During this video segment, I will show you how you can add members into your Church Giving Track account. So I'm logged in right now as an admin or a user of Church Giving Track, and I'll go ahead and click Add Members. Notice I have a number of members already. Maybe you're a brand new church and you don't have any members. But to add in a brand new member, you click Add Member, and notice it has the information on the side here to enter. So in this case, I'm going to put a member of Sharon Smithson. And if you don't have all of her information, that's okay. Put in what you do have. Oops. So let's enter that information. And let's go ahead and click Save. So now notice that she's been added here. If you need to edit her for any reason, and notice if you click on any of these, it shows their information on the right side. So here's Sharon. This is the information I added. For instance, if you end up getting her email address, you can add that in, click Save, and now notice it has that, and so forth. So that's how you add members one at a time. Click Add Member, enter the information. You also have the ability to upload your members initially. So you can click Upload, and basically what you'll need to do is you'll need to prepare your data in an Excel file. So hopefully you have this data already somewhere, but if not, you can always go into Excel and say, I want to go ahead and create a brand new Excel file. And in the first column, it has to have their first name. The asterisk here signifies that it is required. So what you may want to do is just put in all the column headings. So let me finish this up. City, state, zip, and spouse first, and spouse last. Let's see, is that J? I got to check here. It's cutting it off for me. I guess it has numbers instead. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is a filler, and I'll explain that in just a bit. And so now what I can do is I can go ahead and put this information in. Now, again, if you have this data in another location, get it into Excel and then just move the columns around so that it's all in this order exactly. So now I can go ahead and put, first name of Tom Smart, and I don't have this information for him, but I do have his address. And enter that information, and let's just add another person as well, just so we can see what that looks like. So in this case, let's say that it's Tom Stewart instead, and different address probably would be good. And same spouse name. And so put in the information that you do have, and if you don't have some of the information, that's fine as well. The only required fields are the first, second, and last columns. And the filler, you just put an X in here. That's indicating in the upload that this is the last bit of data for each of these records. So you can enter all that in. Now, if you don't use all these fields, that's fine, but you still need to keep the placeholder. Keep them in here empty. It says make sure the first and last columns do not include any blank entries. Well, they can't because there's an asterisk. Remove the first row containing the column headers. So it's saying you don't want to upload this. So let's take this out. I'll highlight this and say delete. And so now I'm going to go ahead and save this as on my desktop as Church Giving Track data. And so now I can go ahead and choose the file. Notice it was an Excel file, like I said once again. I put it on my desktop. So there's the data. And let's go ahead and import it. And success, these two members were imported. And so now I can go back and I can look up Tom. And notice there they are. And I must have messed up because I have Tom and Susan Smart. I thought I put Stewart. Let's take a look. Stewart and Smart. Oh, I guess they are different. Notice it uploaded it exactly as is. Had Susan there, address. This didn't have the city-state zip. So again, you can add them one by one, or you can upload those.